Right.
One of the things that we pride in here at Nation Media Group, NTV to be particular, is how invested we are in making sure that we are supporting developments, innovations and growth for various sectors. So Seeds of Gold has been one of our strong arms, and the Farm Clinic is back. We're going to be delving into the details of this episode's Seeds of Gold, and as it's going to be happening in Hoima, which is quite interesting because now Hoima is the heart of Uganda right now. Of course, we are talking about the oil and gas sector and its rapid development in that Albertine region. But then it's also complementing, facilitating and rapidly increasing the development of related sectors. And so we do have stakeholders that have joined us for this particular edition of Seeds of Gold Farm Clinic in Hoima. And they're going to be talking to us as to why they've joined us on this journey, what they hope will be the ripple effect, not just for them, but for the stakeholder, which is the end user, and that is you watching Morning at NTV. I am Priscilla Regina Naluoga. Now I'm joined by Mr. Patrick Ezaga, Director Communications, Deposit Protection Fund, and we also do have Mr. Badru Wasaga, who's from LionPro Uganda Limited. I will start from my extreme left. Good morning to you, Patrick.
Good morning, Priscilla. Good morning, viewers. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right. Tell us more about Deposit Protection Fund.
All right. So just to wrap it up nicely, the aspect of deposit protection is a global phenomenon that started way back. But in the financial space, you find situations where once in a while an institution can go down. And when it does, many a time it is not occasioned by depositors as the cause. So there has been this movement to say, look, if a financial institution were closed, how do we protect the depositors who have brought their money into the system? And so the Deposit Protection Fund is an agency of the government of Uganda under the Ministry of Finance that was established primarily to provide protection to depositors so that if their financial institution were to, for whatever reason, go under, at least the depositors are protected so that they don't lose out entirely. Like I said, most times they are not really responsible for what leads to the closure of such an institution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Later on, we'd want to understand your marriage with Seeds of Gold Farm Clinic and how it actually relates to the farmer out there. Mr. Badru, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning.
Now, we have heard of LionPro Uganda Limited. We want to have a better understanding of what it is.
Thank you very much. LionPro Uganda Limited, we are importers, we are manufacturers, we are traders of animal proteins from Europe. Animal proteins are basically byproducts from the slaughterhouse. So our consumption habits in Africa are a bit different from what it is in Europe. So as we consume these animals, and basically we are known to consume, if it is a cow, we are consuming everything. So their consumption is a bit different. They go in the slaughterhouse, get only that cow beef, they take it to the supermarket, and what is left, the byproduct, is what we actually call our raw material. So our raw materials are taken to the rendering plants and then processed. They come out in a finished product, which is powder-like. So this is what we use as feed ingredients, basically protein. Yes, so we are positioned in Uganda for about 8 years now. And some of our products are meat and bone meal, which is a byproduct from cows, from sheep, from goats. We also have poultry meal, which is a byproduct from chicken, chicken slaughterhouses. We also have fish meal, which is from fish itself, not our local mukene. We also have bone meal, which is from the bones themselves. We also have protein, calcium, phosphate. We have feather meal, which is from feathers. We have also new products. We have introduced the DCP, dicalcium phosphate, the MCP, monocalcium phosphate. We are also diving into another section of business, the concentrates. We have introduced the layer concentrate 15% this year, and the broiler concentrate 25%, which is primarily a position to help farmers ease the way they do their work. Feed in its perspective, is about 70% of farm costs.
Okay.
So how we are positioned in Uganda is to help this farmer know how to bring down the final cost of their feed. Our products are generally substitution to high-end prices for other proteins like soya, yes, in the region.
Okay, all right, that's very innovative. It begs the question, why do you choose to partner with Nation Media's Seeds of Gold this time round for the 2-day event in Hoima?
Why we choose to partner with the Nation Media Group, and also in particular NARO, is because firstly NARO, they are known for their extensive research, they're good at research, and they have also they are also experts in training farmers in different areas of farm management, of breed, of in many other aspects. And then we have also other partners like Bank of Uganda. We have the Pride Bank, and those are financiers. So how we position ourselves in this collaboration is, if you have taught a farmer how to manage a chicken at a farm, you have given them the capital, then there lies a question: where is the feed going to come from? So this is how we come in, and this partnership is
the value chain.
Yes, okay. we are bridging the gap and trying to bringing to the farmers of Hoima the opportunities that they might not have seen already, that is happening in the region. All
right, is this to say that your products are quickly accessible and available in Hoima as a region?
Yes, I would say yes, and partly
because it's one thing for you to go and entice the farmers, it's another thing for them now to hunger for this product, but availability, it has to come from Kampala, put it on a bus or in a taxi.
Well, we have a branch already in Hoima City particularly, and of course we are looking forward to meeting anyone who might be interested also. If they want to become a distributor, we'll be very much available to come and discuss that. Yes, because Hoima is a growing market. If you look at the oil and gas that is happening there, that is automatically a new market demand for chicken, for eggs. We have a stadium there that has been set up, so meaning hotels are going to be built there.
For AFCON.
Yes, so hotels are going to be there, many things are going to happen, and the demand for these things are, is going to rise. So we are foreseeing that, and that is why we are at particular disposition for Seeds of Gold in Hoima this time around. Yes. All
right, Patrick, in that regard, as the Deposit Protection Fund, what is the significance of your collaboration with Seeds of Gold, particularly Hoima edition, and what impact do you hope it's going to actually create? And to whom is the impact?
Thank you, Priscilla. All right, so first off, maybe to start by giving a kudos to Nation Media Group for this very well thought out, intervention. I think it's public knowledge that farmers in this country play a very critical role because our economy is farm-based, as you know. Now, among the other things, our core mandate at the Deposit Protection Fund requires us to create as much public awareness as possible. Because I'll tell you, Priscilla, there's a chance many people may have heard about DPF in passing, but an appreciation of what it is that we really do may not really be out there yet. So we were motivated to partner with the Nation Media Group and the Seeds of Gold Ventures because you bring together a very important cluster of citizens in this country, many of whom are either existing depositors in the financial institutions or they are potential depositors. And so for us, it's a very important niche that we feel we really need to ride on, thanks to Nation Media Group, to reach out to these depositors to drive the message home. Because as I mentioned, the concept of deposit insurance primarily focuses on what we call the less sophisticated, the bottom of the pyramid, those depositors whom would be very heavily affected if they were financial institution were to be closed with their money in there. So you can just imagine the sheer variety and diversity of the people who are going to show up in the Seeds of Gold. And that to us is a very important platform in order for us to share our message with them.
All right, so as we're wrapping up this conversation, let's mobilize the masses to come to Hoima. What is your call to action? I'll start with you, Patrick.
Simply to say that everyone who really has an intention to be safe in terms of their resources, especially the farmers and the target group for this kind of shows, those who would like to keep their money, we would like to encourage you to first of all bank with confidence, move your money away from the under the beds and so on, bring it to the formal sector. Priscilla, idle money is not good money. Useful money is money in motion. And as DPF, we're saying, please bank in regulated financial institutions, number one. Secondly, should a payout arise, we need to have your information, which is correct. And therefore, we're encouraging depositors to ensure that their information with their financial institution is up to date. Basically, your national ID, an alternative bank account, or your mobile money number, so that if we have to pay, we pay you through that means.
You have mentioned the national ID. So the ones that are under renewal, they then have to go back to the financial institutions and redo a refill of...
Well, if you already have indicated your need, the need doesn't change, so it is really not much of a problem. What is important is it in your records in your financial institution.
Mr. Badru, your closing remarks and call to action.
Thank you very much. Now, the people of Hoima, you know yourselves as people who, you can grow maize cheaply. You have that fertile land. When you talk about piggery, you have that cassava, which is, readily grown in your region. So if we come as LionPro there and introduce our products, we very much know that you are going to produce cheaply. That the demand of pork in Hoima, if you try to make some research, there now the city, the number of pork joints in the region has actually increased.
Actually, they have not increased; they've cruises.
Yes, and in Uganda, do you know that we are actually known for our consumption for pork is ranked in a certain level in Africa. And talking to Ambassador Priscilla. And Hoima is a contributor to that. Yes. So we see opportunities there. They are near the border. So we want to open these opportunities for you, so you can see that actually you are border to DR Congo. If we manage this feed well, you are going to be able to produce cheaply. So as it would also be cheaper for a farmer in Congo coming to buy your fish from Congo. Looking at the increasing, I talked about the institutions, the hotels that are going to come through. So look at the demand that is coming to Hoima.
Position yourself accordingly.
So we are going to come and train farmers there in different aspects. We are going to teach them how to count the cost, how to manage their farm in terms of feed sustainability. We are going to make sure that we give you feed formulations that are free for you. It's going to be a free service there. So make sure you come in large numbers on that day. Our passion is training as LionPro, educating farmers and making sure that we add on them. You will not stay the same on that day.
All right, Seeds of Gold Hoima edition in proud partnership with Deposit Protection Fund as well as LionPro Uganda Limited. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your continued contribution to a better agricultural economy for the country. It's happening on the 27th of September, which is next Saturday. And this is at Bulindi Zadi, which is the NARO farm in Hoima. Make a debt with them and with innovations in the market and be a better farmer. Position yourselves for regional markets. Do stay with us. We do have Omokochi transitioning us into the next conversation with